I've got a shoot over the weekend with Karting Australia. Karting Australia is one of my biggest clients that hire me every single year, and we'll get more into that as the videos go on. But we've got a shoot today, basically doing some B-roll of a conference that they're doing here in Adelaide. But we're also doing a shoot tomorrow, which is quite an instructional video in front of a backdrop for their website and whatnot. So you're going to come with me along on my little journey today, and I'll walk you through kind of like what that looks like. And yeah, hope you enjoy. A little behind the scenes of what we're bringing to this shoot. So A-cam, we've got the Sony FX6, we've got the 28-1 attached to it. This is mounted for a shoulder rig because Saturday's gig. Saturday's gig, we're going to need this on the shoulder, so I thought I might as well get that kind of set up, because you can always detach it from here and do a handheld vibe. B-cam, we've got the Sony a7S III. We're going to most likely pair that with the RS3 gimbal to get the wides and the establishing. For lighting, we've got the Amaran 300C. We've got that with the C-stand and a large light dome. We've got the Amaran F22X. This is going to be the hair light. We're bringing that with its own C-stand, obviously, and sandbag. And then we have got the Hollyland displays. These are absolutely fantastic. I got one, obviously, for the client, and then one that goes on the FX6. And for tomorrow's gig, that's going to come in handy when they need to, kind of see what's going on. And then just all the other usual stuff, little bits and bobs, accessories, everything to make the shoot easier. But yeah, exciting. Not too much behind the scenes stuff while I was shooting the conference, because it was pretty flat out. But one thing I did want to say was the 28-135 f4 was just such an incredible lens. I've recently purchased it, and everyone, wants a 2.8 or whatnot, and I do have a 70-200 2.8, but this thing, past, 80 mils, compresses the image enough that it actually looks incredible, and it was just a pleasure to use. The instructional video worked really well. We kind of cornered ourselves in the room because we had the conference members coming out to have breaks and whatnot in the other section there. The lighting worked great. I really, really enjoy that aperture light for the hair light. Yeah, lighting worked really well. Very simple videos. The talent would essentially run through step by step what they needed to do with these motors. And it worked, really well. What you will notice is that I am using the 24-70 rather than the 28-135, because after starting, I actually did realize that we were going to be here for a few hours, and I thought, just to protect my back a little, being a softie, I just wanted a lighter lens on there.
Yeah, it needs a bit more light in there.
Yeah.
I can see it, but only Joel's.
Shall I get my phone?
Well, you know what? Angle it towards this light.
Yeah, okay, that's probably a good idea.
Right. Oh, that's way better.
That's better.
Is that better?
That's way better.
What'd you do?
Hey, nothing. I did not. I hate smoke machines.
And then we wrapped the night filming the awards dinner, which was really good. I used a 28-135 for the whole event, which just goes to show that even in low light, it's just a beast of a lens. And this is what it looks like when you're done. Let's get home. Really recently, I've been really enjoying watching David Moorfield's videos. He's a videographer in the US who just documents his life exactly, and his job exactly how it is. He does it all from his iPhone, which I find very fascinating, and I enjoy what he puts out. I relate to a lot of the content that he puts out because it's exactly what I do as a videographer. So I thought, I'm turning 30 this year, the big 30, which is terrifying, and I've had a thought lately where I'm like, I've always been fascinated and really admired people that put their life on YouTube, or documented parts of their life and put it on YouTube. When I was thinking about being a videographer, or when I was first starting out, and you had no idea what to expect or what it entails to be like a freelance videographer, and I always used to think, if I'm going into the arts, or I'm going into like being a photographer or a videographer, that there's no way I can make a good living. Like, it's something that's cool. So, you got to take a pay cut because you're doing something that's enjoyable. And And I kind of want to make a channel and document a little bit of my life to show you, you know, what's actually doable as a freelance videographer and the things and the steps. And it's not easy, but the things that you need to do in order to put yourself in a position to live a very comfortable life while doing something that you really enjoy and are passionate about.